Good morning, everybody. Chrissy Sawyer here. After what feels like months. What's happening to time? What's happening? Yeah, I just wanted to kind of put a quick video out to let you guys know that I might be very quiet for the rest of January. I'm going through a significant shift, which is pointing me ever deeper inwards, and I don't know how much use that makes me to you right now. So yeah, some intense work coming up for me, and I think I'm kind of retrieving a little bit of my bandwidth. That's what's happening. So really pulling in my energies for the rest of January, which is, there's some big energies. Let me just give you a quick, I'm going to give you a quick astrology update. Again, this is true sidereal astrology. So this is what you would see if you pointed a telescope up at the sky, rather than Western astrology, which is a bit out of date. Here we go. So this is for this week, 11th to the 17th. Well, it's not really much different to the first week in January, which was also expansive and erratic. So we've got another week of expansive and erratic energy, which makes me smile because the first card that popped out was this little fella. Think on your feet. I'll come back to him in a minute. So we've got a new moon this week. The new moon will simultaneously open up new opportunities for growth. And it will also complete the eclipse season. So whatever was going on with all that off-Yukan energy at the last of 2020, all that healing, all that into the rubbleness, will end on this new moon, or will start to phase through. There isn't going to be this, all right, you're done now, move on. So yeah, so whatever got healed or moved or shifted or let go of during that eclipse season, this is kind of the building on the new energy now. So questions like, how can I expand my horizons? We've got the Sun and Venus going into Sagittarius. Venus is, what do I want? Sagittarius is philosopher, the innovator, the visionary. Well, Aquarius really is more visionary, but yeah, Sagittarius asks the big questions. So see a bigger picture and maybe ask yourself, how can I expand my horizons? And maybe just do flick back through my videos, do the cosmic heart meditation, get heart, mind, body, soul into alignment, build the pyramid. And then ask your heart, what do you want? What do I want at a heart level? Let the soul sing, you know, find out what is hidden, because it's surely going to get encouraged this year. So yeah, there's lots around Mercury, Uranus, Jupiter. So Jupiter wants to expand, Mercury wants to communicate, and Uranus just wants to take you up a level, you know. Uranus wants to ask you, how eccentric can you be? How much of yourself can you bring? How much of your inventor self can you bring? So we've got loads of growth and expansion, and we've got Saturn going, hang on a minute, guys. Really? Mars going back into Aries? Yeah, really, Saturn. So this expansive and erratic is going to help us kind of cough up the part of us that really has done 2020. We've done the inward journey. You know, we sat still and we went within, and can I run now? Well, do you know what you want? Saturn is going to ask you very seriously. Do you know what you want? Do you know what you're now going to run towards? What foundation are you standing on? Yeah. How strong is the ground under your feet? Is it going to carry you? Because can you fully see what's coming for you? Okay, so all of those big questions. Feels very kind of business manager, very life coach. I want. Well, okay, well, how are you going to do that? Okay, so that's that. We've got that kind of energy cooking this week. What else? Thinking outside the box, visionary, but watch out for any imbalances. So it might be an imbalance of you're running forward when maybe you just need to recenter and just be still for a while so that you can hear what body's telling you in the heart. And perspectives, check your perspectives, question all of your perspectives. Is what I'm seeing reality? Well, reality is, but yeah. Sorry, I'm rushing. I am against the clock, with the clock. Saturn. Yeah. What can I experiment with? And when you take yourself outside the box, notice what comes up. Notice if any of the old paradigms come up, like, you know, and I've talked before about you can have your pudding when you've eaten your greens. So very often the doorway into expansion is creativity. So you might want to sit and play and get into a meaningless space. But there can be lots of judgments, even shaming around getting into a meaningless. Well, what are you producing? Because we live in a slave culture. So what are you producing? Well, I'm not really producing anything. You know? So that's the age that we're moving into, is kind of creating without the old rules, which is why it's always worth checking, especially through January. What foundation am I standing on? Am I standing on doubt and worry and fear? Am I standing on something else? Okay, I don't want to give you the words. You'll find your own words. Thursday, Friday, no exception. We've got Aquarius energy coming in, more visionary energy. This is a really high vibing week. Just keep pointing your heart upwards, just elevate. Yeah. Elevate your mind, free your soul. That's a song that was played to me the other day. So yeah, and then Sunday, Jupiter squares Uranus. That's massive. That's massive. Expansion and change. So expansion and change, and expansion and erratic energy. Okay, let me just get rid of that. Right, so that's the energy. So the first card, as I said, that popped out is this little fella, Fox. Yeah. So with all this Mercury energy, so Mercury being the lower mind, Uranus being the higher mind. So lower mind is kind of egoic, and it can be a bit tricksy, because it's had to train itself to be a bit tricksy to get what it wants through, should we say, not heart-centered means, you know. So I might say feel on your feet if you can. Sure, think on your feet. But to check the motivation, you need to be in body consciousness and body intelligence, okay? Because this week is going to be some fast-moving energy. And my best guidance to you is, if you can carve out windows to sit and be still, to catch the... Oh, wow, that's beautiful. To catch the downloads, the spiraling downloads coming like DNA. yeah, sit and be still. Like I say, it's this is feels like this week will kind of be a masterclass in elevate your mind. And well, crikey, that's a ticket I want, and I'm going to carve out as much quiet, silent time for that as I possibly can, because that's a game changer. It's a game changer. Okay, thank you, brilliant. Think on your feet. Life is speeding up, and there are the guidance cards. Way up. One last message for the collective. I read somewhere once that otters hold hands. They meet for life. So the message I'm getting with this card is a guidance to guide you to connect with your guides. 3 guides, you'll remember that now. Guidance to guide you to connect with your guides, to catch the downloads, okay? This isn't all there is, this touching, feeling world isn't all there is. You are not all there is. You are so much more. Okay. Using the intuition. Oh, I love that. Yeah, that 42, but the 2 of the intuition acting on the 4 of the construct. Intuition coming into the container. Really tune in. You'll get some cracking stuff this week, and really be open. Make sure your blinkers are off, because you know you might be given a potential that, oh my crikey, you've never even considered of, but suddenly your heart explodes. I've noticed there's a lot of childhood stuff coming up, not trauma, but the artistic creative child that got squashed is coming back. So keep an eye out for that little one. And what did that little one love to do before jobs got in the way, before whatever, I'm not bringing that in, before life got in the way of the creative pulse? Get into that creative pulse, because that will match the speed. That creative pulse will match the speed of this week. It's going to be fast. And my darlings, I have to make a very speedy exit. I am going to go dark for a wee while. It might just be till the end of January, or you might see me next week. But here now, it's feeling like bring all my bandwidth in, because I have to sit and get into a routine practice. So I want to give myself to the end of January to really download, because my new book is opening and I have no idea. What's coming. So that is it. I'm going to love you and leave you until whenever. Happy hunting, happy downloading, happy growth, happy blinkers off. Go for it. Go and have some fun. And stay centered. I cannot recommend Qigong highly enough for staying centered in this crazy energy. So yeah, find something that helps you to get centered. And yeah, do that. Treat yourself really well. I'm sending you lots of love. Take care. Good luck.